Everybody talking about anytime mailbox is great, is formidable, is wonderful. The big question is it really? I mean, is it really worth it? Into this conversation, I really want to dig deep. I really want to go like really in depth and really give you all the juice that you need to have before you buy. Do not actually buy before you watch this show till the end because I'll be dropping a lot of gems, and I want to make sure that you have everything. You need to have a holistic view of this service before you buy. Okay, let's get into it. So let me first give you the overview. So when you think about anytime mailbox, what are you thinking about? We are basically talking about a virtual mailbox service. Now, they have a couple of ancillary, secondary services later on. I will talk about that later on, but it's really important to understand that their core service, their core business is mailbox, is virtual mailbox. Okay. So when you think about virtual mailboxes, what are you thinking about? Virtual mailboxes are, when you really like, just really simplify things, are a great way to receive mail when you're traveling, accept mail in a location where your business doesn't have an office, a physical office, or cash checks and accept packages on your behalf. Okay. And the cool thing here is that, it's one of the few things in the last few years that makes a virtual mailbox one of the best ever products when it comes to the virtual economy. Because you have a lot of folks from digital nomads to sole proprietorships to even companies like regular companies that choose to work from home, but they have a virtual office and they have a virtual mailbox service. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. We just love to have this sort of conversations every now and then to have you here. Just make yourself comfortable. Mi casa es tu casa, whatever they say in Spanish. And I just want you to say one thing. Remember that virtual mail, like anytime mailbox started as a virtual mailbox platform in 2013. They are located in Henderson, Nevada. Okay. And they actually have nearly 1,600 to 1,800 mailbox locations, more than 500 of which are located within the United States. And the rest, about 1,100 to 1,300 mailbox locations are located across the globe. So they have offices in Europe, they have offices in Africa, in Latin America. Okay, this is really great. So when you think about anytime mailbox, one thing that we really love with them is that they're one of the very few virtual mailbox providers that give you access to international addresses for your personal or business use. So this is really important. Now, is anytime mailbox legitimate? Yes, it is legit. Okay, don't let people trying to razzle dazzle you telling you anytime mailbox is not legit. They are legit. So let's talk about the features. So when you actually are thinking about buying anytime mailbox, what are you buying exactly? Well, first you have real street addresses from all around the world. So they're giving you physical addresses, not virtual, not anything like digital, whatever. So those are places where you can actually say, okay, this is my address. Okay, I'm receiving mail there. Okay, so you have real street addresses from all around the world. This makes anytime mailbox a really a fantastic choice if you are a digital nomad, for example, or let's say you are here and you just want to have a place in Singapore, for example. Is really great. Anytime mailbox allows you to open and scan mail as a PDF. So this is kind of cool because then you don't really need to be in the spot where you receive mail. They'll do it for you. Okay. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. What are we having a conversation about? We are talking about anytime mailbox. I'm giving you an in-depth review, a review as granular as a sand. This is really crazy, but you need to, like, at the end of this conversation, you will understand everything. Everything you need to know about anytime mailbox so you can make a choice whether or not you should buy or not buy. Okay. And so you have a number 2, you can open and scan mail as a PDF. Number 3, you have a global network of locations. This is one area where anytime mailbox really shines, because having access to a constellation of locations worldwide can be really, really great. I mean, I'm here in the States, but I would love to be somewhere in Bali, for example. I'll love to chill, and or I'll love someone to actually open my mail and really. So if I were to actually switch things around, imagine the beauty of it. I will be somewhere in Bali just chilling, enjoying my mojito, but I will be receiving mail in the States and somebody will be doing the work for me. So this is really, really great. Okay. So they have access to more than 1,500 to 1,800 locations, meaning you have the option of getting your mail from most major international locations. Okay. And the number of anytime mailboxes partner locations is constantly growing. So you'll have access to more mailing addresses as time passes. So this is really, really, really fantastic. Okay. Now, their global network also helps forward mail and add and packages internationally. This means what? If you are a user outside the US, you can also use a local US mailing address as long as you fill out the UPS 1583 form through an online notary company. Okay. You also have check deposits. That's the number 4 thing that they offer. Just fantastic. So Anytime Mailbox offers to deposit any checks you receive in your postal mail directly to your bank account of your choice. This is highly convenient if you're not near a bank's physical branch and saves you all the hassle of manually depositing your checks. Okay. And you also, another thing we love a lot with Anytime Mailbox is that they have free unlimited cloud storage. Okay. This is really cool when you think about it. And you know what? All your mail can be scanned and uploaded on their free and unlimited cloud storage program. Okay. And so if you choose, it doesn't matter the plan that you choose. All plans have this free cloud storage. And I'm talking here about unlimited. I mean, if you're getting imagine if you get a legal documents that has like 300 pages or 400 pages, you can really rack up your cloud storage real fast, right? And sometimes they tell you, well, you have a 5 gigabyte of free cloud storage, and you realize, and you think, wow, this is really a lot. And then when you start using it, you realize, oh, wow, 5 gig, I'm already at 4 or 4.5 gig. That's kind of crazy. So if anybody such as Anytime Mailbox tells you you have free unlimited cloud storage, you want to grab it as fast as possible. Okay. And so they also have a mail and package forwarding. So this is so Anytime Mailbox allows you to forward, like they will forward your mail and package, okay, to whatever location you choose. Okay. This is really important. So their partner locations accept mail and package deliveries from USPS, FedEx, UPS, DHL, and other major shipping companies. This is kind of cool though, because they really kind of like Anytime Mailbox is able to cast a wider net within the logistical, so to speak, the logistical network. And we love that a lot. We really love that. And they also have a highly secure service. This is what I was just talking to you about earlier when I said that security is really quintessential for Anytime Mailbox here, because see, you are dealing with people's private business. Really think about it, right? Private affairs, private data, whatever. So you got to have some kind of security. And Anytime Mailbox does have that. They offer multiple levels of privacy to their customers. You can only view scanned images of your mail on your browser through a 2048-bit SSL connection, ensuring that intercepting your data becomes nearly impossible. Okay. And your data is only accessible through their web portal. So this is kind of cool. And all information is also stored on highly secure physical servers in a tightly controlled facility in the US. So fantastic. I want to talk to you about the service. So Anytime Mailbox, what are the services that really you need to really pay attention to? By the way, just to quickly go back to the data security thing that I just talked about, what we love also is the fact that, every data transfer and information exchange between the mailroom operator, the servers, and your device, okay, those are secured with HTTPS. Okay. Now, what about the services that you really are getting? So with a virtual mailbox such as Anytime Mailbox, you are receiving a real physical address, real physical street address. Okay. You have mail and package forwarding. You have open scan mail services in PDF format. Okay. You have free unlimited online storage. Think about it. This is kind of cool. Like, yesterday I was at a happy hour with a friend of mine, and we had that person, we had that lady who actually, she walked to us and she said, well, you know what? It's kind of funny. I just came back from Asia. I was like, wow. And where were you? Well, I was in Thailand. Okay. And you were just receiving your mail, and we were just having a conversation about mailboxes. And she said, well, I'm receiving everything. Okay. And the cool thing here is that they do everything for me. They open and scan the mail for me. So you have somebody who does it for you. All you have to do is all your mail you have in a physical form. You just open your computer and you have it in digital format. You can read it, you can see it, you can store it. Okay, it's your data anyway. You have free unlimited online storage with Anytime Mailbox. We love that a lot. You have check deposit. I just spoke about that. You have a global network, really important, and also they have a mobile app. Think about it, boss. Fantastic having a mobile app, so you don't have to be glued to your computer. I love that a lot. You have email, text, and app alerts. Fantastic. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. What are we talking about here? I'm giving you the gems, I'm spilling all the beans you need to really have so that when you go and want to buy Anytime Mailbox, you know you're making the right decision, or you know that whatever you like, you know this is what you want or what you don't want. Okay. And so when we talk about their services, everything again is shrouded into security anyway, right? Because your data is secure. That's the number one priority for Anytime Mailbox. Now let's talk about the sign up. So if you want to sign up, it's very easy. Okay. You got to go to their website and just sign up there. And they have location in every U.S. state except for Alaska and Rhode Island. Okay. Most locations are concentrated in populated metro areas, with a few scattered in more rural areas. Okay. So this is kind of cool. And it's very convenient to choose a mailbox in the same state as your driver's license, vehicle registration, or other residency type things. Okay. But you can choose any state you like. Okay. We have Europeans who actually choose to live in the States. I mean, at least virtually. So they have a virtual mailbox in big cities, in LA, in New York, in Chicago, in Atlanta, whatever. Okay. So let's talk about, so to sign up with Anytime Mailbox, you just go online, or you can give them a call. Give them a call and they will sign you up. Very, very easy. Nothing complicated at all. Okay. What about pricing? Now I want you to look on the screen right now. Here is the pricing for Anytime Mailbox as of the date of this show. Maybe when you watch this, the price have changed. Who knows? Only the Lord knows, and only the Lords of Anytime Mailbox know. But you can see the price that we have as of the date of this show. And the cool thing here, the things you need to understand here is that there are a bunch of different plans available depending on the location. Obviously, you're not going to pay the same price if you are getting a mailbox address on Fifth Avenue, New York, versus if you are getting an address on Hubert Terrace, Teaneck, New Jersey, where I used to live years ago, right? It's not the same thing. And the price for those plans also varies greatly. Okay, so if you're not really sure, the location that you need, ask for advice. Okay, ask Anytime Mailbox so it sort of guide you. Okay, and there are additional fees and allowances for the kind of plans they have. Things for like incoming mail items, open and scan request, recycle request, shred request, forward request, pickup request, storage physical mail, storage digital scans, authorized recipients. So you got to be really careful here because you have a lot of add-ons. So if you're not really careful, you might be paying a lot more than you really thought, than you really anticipated. Okay, but hey, if you have any question, call 1-866-444-8417, 1-866-444-8417. Let me talk to you about the pros here. Okay, we have the pros of Anytime Mailbox. Obviously, Anytime Mailbox is kind of cool, but they have pros and cons. Okay, let's talk about the pros. Pros: you have highly affordable fees with most plans. Okay, you have more than 1,600 to 1,800 real street addresses worldwide. Okay, so you can actually find the perfect location of your choice, no matter what continent you want. You have an extremely secure service with a 2048-bit SSL connection and cloud storage. What we love about the cloud storage is unlimited. And the cloud storage is also protected by physical servers situated in tightly controlled facilities. Okay, they have great customer service that is available Monday through Sunday from 6 a.m. through midnight Pacific. You can contact them through a contact form, live chat, or a phone call. Okay, and the cool thing here is that they have an app that is just fantastic. We love the app a lot. You have free unlimited cloud storage, no matter which plans you use. In our view, this is just like one of the biggest features ever. The fact that you have unlimited cloud storage, no matter which plans you use. So basically, if you have the cheap ass plan, you still have unlimited cloud storage anyway. I mean, Anytime Mailbox must have figured something out to sort of have this cloud storage service for free or whatever. At least they have something with maybe AWS, Amazon Web Services, or with Microsoft Azure, or with Google Cloud program or cloud plan. The bottom line here is that they have that, and this is just great. And they also have an effortless sign up process that is intuitive and takes a relatively short amount of time to finish. This is really true because Anytime Mailbox has made it very easy for you to actually to sign up and making it very simple for you also. Now, in terms of their address, they actually are in as I said before, Henderson, Nevada. And this is kind of cool. So they also help you in terms of vehicle registration with Anytime Mailbox. This is kind of cool. They have voter registration. This is kind of cool also. And if you need a notarized form 1583 to get started, they also will take care of that for you. So you do have a constellation of positives that really work in Anytime Mailbox's favor. Let's talk about the cons here. Now, nobody's perfect, right? I mean, there are a bunch of human beings out there as well, so they probably have their cons, and they do have their cons, okay? And what we have found here is that the thing here is that Anytime works with other companies to handle your mail. This is really the first biggie that we don't like. But hey, listen, it is what it is. So basically, they don't control the whole value chain from start to finish, from A to Z. No, they also are outsourcing some of the work to other companies. So this could be a contractual breach there. If one of the companies is not if they're really pissed at Anytime Mailbox or whatever, think about what they will do with your data. So this is what it is, okay? And so it's not the thing is that it's not even an Anytime Mailbox employee who handles your mail. Anytime Mailbox simply provides the platform, but another business agrees to handle the mail. Okay, so this is something you need to really think about, whether you're comfortable with that service. It's kind of similar to a platform that actually connects borrowers with lenders, right? Let's say you want to borrow and you don't want to go to maybe Upstart or Upgrade or Avant, for example, those lenders, and you have a platform such as Nav, okay, or NerdWallet that facilitates that transaction. Okay, so Anytime Mailbox does not control, they don't have control 100% over the end-to-end experience of their service. So your experience will hinge on the competence of the company that actually physically handles your mail. This could lead to some inconsistent experiences with the service. Okay, and so the problem with the arrangement is that sometimes businesses close or move or decide to stop working with Anytime Mailbox. So this happened to a lot of our people that we interviewed during our review. And so this could be a little problematic, okay? And so you have to really think about that. And they don't also have a fixed plan range. So every partner location set its pricing and decides which services to offer. So this means that when signing up with Anytime Mailbox, you must carefully research the details of the plans offered at your chosen address, okay? And another thing we don't like here is that while check deposits are listed as one of the primary features on Anytime Mailbox's homepage, our research showed that 90% of partner facilities in major locations like, let's say, Florida, New York, and California do not offer it. Okay, and it's really important to really understand that. And so overall, those are the things you need to think about. Now, many users that we have actually talked to have complained about the hidden cost in Anytime Mailbox's services, such as the uninformed $25 charge for using their online notary or extra forwarding costs at some locations like New York. All right, let's quickly sort of recap today's conversations here. So the question is Anytime Mailbox really worth it? In our view, they offer one of the best online features, okay, in terms of virtual mailboxes. They have a lot of services here. They were able to sort of, I would say, solidify or structure the whole value chain when it comes to virtual mailboxes, okay? And they're a legit company, okay? It's really important to understand that they are doing something great. The question is, are you comfortable with the fact that, the price, first of all, the price, so it could be like $300 or $400 a year. Are you comfortable with that price? In other words, can your budget actually eat that? Number one. Number two, are you comfortable with another company actually handling your mail? Number two. Number three, are you comfortable with the fact that where something happened to that mail, Anytime Mailbox may not really come to your rescue that quickly? Okay, this is something you need to think about. Okay, now some people are comfortable with it. I mean, we are comfortable with it, but maybe you're not comfortable with it. You need to know about this special arrangement first. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was just talking to you about anytime mailboxes. I'm just kind of give you a review here. And number one, I spoke to you about the overview. Number two, the features. Number three, the services. Number four, the sign up. Number five, the pricing. Number six, the pros. Number seven, the cons. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.